Our attention now turns to a couple of BYU defensive linemen, guys who like to get after the quarterback, make things happen. We're on web chats here on BYUtvsports.com. If you want to get involved, hashtag BYU Media Day. You can ask Bronson Kaufusi and Eathyn Manumaleuna any question you'd like. Did I get your name right, Eathyn?
Yeah. You got it right.
How was that?
Perfect. Very.
Oh, okay, would you give me an A?
I'll give you an A+.
Oh, fantastic. Even better. How's Media Day been for you? We'll start with you, Bronson.
Oh, it's been great. It's been fun being able to answer all the questions and give everyone kind of an inside view on what's happening here.
What is happening here? What are you looking forward to most as fall camp approaches in the new season, Eathyn?
For fall camp, just looking forward to all the young guys coming in and showcasing what they have. It's going to be a very hard fall coming up, with a lot of changes, but it's going to be fun. So.
Bronson, you've had an interesting year in general, playing both basketball and football. How has that been transitioning now back from basketball back into football in the spring and now towards fall camp?
It's been great. I mean, it was harder as far as conditioning wise to go from football to basketball. I couldn't breathe the first one, but but going from basketball to football, I guess the hardest thing has just been remembering how physical I can really be. So,
sure, yeah.
Which is great.
You mentioned the physicality. I believe I did see this on Twitter, and it was Brandon Ogletree, and he said, "People, you don't understand. Bronson's a hammer. When he sees a nail, he's just gonna go after you just don't get it." Do you agree with Brandon's methodology there?
Oh, he's funny, but
I'll agree on that one.
Do you agree on that one? I guess so.
Yeah, here's the specific quote. Bronson can't help it, people. When you're a hammer, everything starts to look like a nail.
I guess so.
That was after one of your hard fouls, I think against Gonzaga.
Oh, okay.
But what do you do? I mean, you're a football player, but trying to transition, it's an interesting mix.
Yes, most definitely.
And Eathyn, how about you? You into basketball at all?
Oh, yeah, I just spectate. I just watch. It's best for me to just be on the side or at home watching.
Very good. You have a favorite team, basketball team?
I like the OKC Thunder.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thunder up. Bronson, are you a
Thunder
Jazz
up.
fan?
I don't really know.
Okay.
I like certain players. So
Okay.
like LeBron. I like LeBron James. I like Tim Duncan too. So I
Nice.
was torn
Both
there.
in the finals, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. We're talking about basketball on Football Media Day of all things.
Yeah.
I bet you didn't anticipate that, did you?
Nope.
Okay, well, let's get back to football. Game number 1 at Virginia, you go on the road trip, then back home to Texas. That's quite a back-to-back to open the season. Are you excited about the challenge of those teams coming in? Eathyn, you go first.
Yeah, it reminds me of the 2011 season. Back-to-back hard games. We played Ole Miss away and then also away in Texas. And it's just an exciting time for us to look forward to and to prepare for. So I think this upcoming fall will get us ready. We'll be prepared for those types of games. And it's going to be all season, not just the beginning and then the very end.
I know a lot of your teammates have circled that Utah game on September 21st. Bronson, are you specifically looking forward to that one as well? Would you join in the conversation with your teammates as is that the circled game?
I'm excited for it. But really, I'll get really excited after we play against Virginia and then Texas. So one game at a time for me.
Sure. Eathyn, do you have any specific circled games?
I don't have any specific circle games. I was anticipating for the Hawaii game, going to Hawaii this year, but obviously we're not going, so that was a huge bummer for me. But every game, like what Bronson said, every game each week is a challenge, and we're up for it, and we'll be prepared. So don't want to look too far ahead.
Yeah.
And we just want to take one game at a time.
I know Coach Mendenhall puts great emphasis on progress. Getting better now, moving forward. How is the defense this year going to move forward after really an incredible season in 2012? What do you think, Bronson?
I think we did great, and we played well, but there's a lot of room to improve still. There were still errors made. There were still little things, maybe a couple big things, but once we figure that out, we're going to be better, so we'll be good.
Eathyn, that defense had so many great plays. We're looking at Bronson right here in the Poinsettia Bowl. Is there anything like sacking a quarterback? What's that like when you take down the guy in the backfield? How does that feel?
Bronson has more experience in that one. But whenever I get to the quarterback, it's just a great accomplishment. You know, we work so hard, practice, fall camp, and especially D-line, we don't get too much recognition as the outside backers and pretty much everyone else. So to get to the quarterback is a great accomplishment, and it just shows that, you know, all the hard work is paid off, and you just got to go get another one.
And we should credit, while we're here with Eathyn, that you blocked that field goal against UCLA in the Las Vegas
many
Bowl.
moons ago.
Yeah, many moons, but yet a prominent moment in BYU football history. So here's the man right here that blocked that field goal. So I'm sure Cougar Nation says thank you collectively.
You're welcome.
Got that big hand up there. Bronson, do you have a favorite moment from last season?
Oh man, wow. There's so many. I really loved the stop against Boise. I love that. I loved being able to be in on that, and it was just fun. You know, that's when football gets fun. When your grit versus theirs, and it's head to head. So I thought that was the funnest part.
We had Coach Mendenhall in earlier talking about that specific sense, saying that's the greatest football series that he's ever seen, whether a player or coach.
Yeah.
When it happened, did you realize, wow, we did something special? What were you thinking, Eathyn?
Well, I was already hurt that game at that point, and being on the sideline it just fired up everyone, you know. All the guys on the field, you see Ogletree just always celebrating after a good play, and just the hard work. You know, they were really close to making a touchdown, and you know, all the hard work we put in showed on that series. So it fired up everybody, the sidelines and the fans, those who were there, and then those who weren't there watching. I'm pretty sure it fired everyone up.
I mean, that's one of the most prolific offenses. When you look at the past decade, really in college football, Boise State, they did not score an offensive touchdown against you, the goal line stand included. Even though you lost, did you at least take away from that game like, wow, we've got a special defense here? What do you think?
Most definitely, and I think one thing that our coach always tells us is you got to make the person across from the line respect you. And so I felt like we walked away with a lot of respect. So that was great.
Eathyn, how is your health? You mentioned that you were injured. How are you feeling now?
I feel great. I've been given the green light to just do all the workouts and just participate in every workout that we have. It's still a progress for my knee to get to where it was, but it's getting there. I'd say about 90% right now, and you know, and so just working out with all my teammates right now, and just getting into the grind, back into it. It's been very helpful.
You anticipate being 100% by the time that first game rolls around?
Yes, very.
Fantastic. All right, a couple of the defensive specialists here, Bronson Kaufusi, Eathyn Manumaleuna. We appreciate your time. Stay healthy, eat a lot, and Bronson, you can be physical now.
All right.
You can be as physical as you'd like.